done twisting its cruel threads. Complications set in. Blood flowed faster than Mama Sade could stop. Amara's strength faded like a dying flame. With her last breath, she looked at Mama Sade and whispered, "Raise her, tell her my story, let her be strong." Then her eyes closed forever. The rain fell harder, drumming against the earth like mourning drums. Mama Sade wept bitterly as she held the newborn close. She named the child Nia, meaning purpose, because she believed the child's life must carry meaning beyond sorrow. Years passed. Nia grew under Mama Sade's loving care. She was bright, curious, and strong-willed. Each night, Mama Sade told her stories of kindness, courage, and truth. But one story stood above all others, the story of her mother. Mama Sade never hid the truth. She spoke of greed that blinded parents, of wickedness that hid behind wealth, of disappointment that shattered dreams. Nia listened carefully, her young heart burning with quiet determination. "I will not repeat their mistakes," she vowed one evening. "I will not marry before my time. I will not allow greed to choose my future." Mama Sade smiled, pride shining in her tired eyes. Nia pursued education with relentless passion. She walked long distances to school, studying under dim lantern light at night. While other children played, she read books and practiced speaking with confidence. Her beauty grew alongside her intelligence, attracting admiration wherever she went. But unlike her mother's time, she refused to let beauty become a trap. Years rolled forward like the turning of seasons. Nia left the village to pursue her dreams in the city. There, she faced new struggles, mockery, rejection, and loneliness, but she remembered her mother's suffering and pressed on. Opportunity finally arrived like sunrise after a long night. A talent scout noticed her during a community event. Her grace, confidence, and striking presence captured attention. Soon, she began appearing in advertisements, then television shows, then larger platforms. Her name spread like wildfire. Nia became a celebrity admired across regions. Wealth followed, but unlike her grandparents, she did not allow greed to rule her heart. She built schools in villages where girls were once forced into marriage. She spoke publicly against early marriage and domestic violence, her voice firm and fearless. One day, she returned to the very village where her mother had suffered. Oji and Lami, now old and fragile, lived in quiet shame. Their wealth had vanished long ago. The rice, the goats, the coins, they had disappeared like morning mist. What remained was regret heavy enough to crush the soul. When Nia stood before them, they trembled. They recognized her face, the reflection of the daughter they had lost. Tears streamed down Lami's wrinkled cheeks. "We were blinded by hunger," she whispered. "We destroyed our own child." Oji fell to his knees, his voice shaking. "Forgive us," he begged. Silence filled the air. Nia looked at them, her heart torn between anger and compassion. She remembered her mother's suffering, but she also remembered Mama Sade's teachings, that bitterness is another form of chains. Finally, she spoke. "I will not carry your sins," she said calmly. "But I will carry my mother's strength." She turned away, leaving them in their sorrow. From that day forward, her story became a warning told from generation to generation, a reminder that greed destroys families, that wickedness leaves scars, and that courage can rise from the ashes of pain. And in the quiet corners of many villages, elders still whisper this truth: when desperation meets greed, love must fight harder, or tragedy will right the